Today we're going to talk about the best things and the worst things of living here in Denver, Colorado. Stay tuned because we're going to talk about a lot of topics that are going to be super important for you to know before you move down here.
So number one, we're going to talk about the stunning scenery and the outdoor lifestyle. As you guys know, Colorado is home to the Colorado Rocky Mountains, and they are gorgeous at every season, whether it's fall, winter, just anytime you drive by, you're on the highway and you look over to the mountains, it's a great view to see.
And here's the thing is that here in Denver, Colorado, we have 300 days or more of sunny days. And I think that's more than Miami.
Which is a lot to say because everybody always goes to vacation in Miami, including us.
We don't?
Can we?
Okay, all right.
Colorado is also home to a lot of people that love active lifestyles, whether that's joining a running club, doing a marathon, going hiking. A lot of people love hiking over here in Colorado.
Me personally, I'm not so much of a runner, but I like to go to a bunch of gyms. There's a bunch of cool gyms that you can check out all over Denver Metro. Number two, when it comes to the job market and economy, we have some strong types of industries here in Denver, Colorado: aerospace, finance, and even the health industries.
There is a lot of entrepreneurial spirit out here in Colorado. I'm sure if you live here in Colorado, you see your Facebook friends, they're starting a new company, trying to recruit people for their new company. Or if you're trying to move over here, you're thinking, hey, maybe I could start my business over here.
We personally have helped plenty of clients move over here to Denver, Colorado that have different types of businesses, from cleaning to landscaping, construction, you name it. We've helped all kinds of people move over here in Denver, Colorado, and each one has a different story to tell with the type of job that they've done.
So what we've noticed as being the top employer for Denver, Colorado have been places from Denver Public School, Denver City and County, and the state of Colorado.
Yeah, they've employed over 10,000 employees, so this is one of the higher employers here in Denver, Colorado.
All right, now number three, our area of expertise, which would be the Denver real estate market. It is booming. It is growing like crazy right now. There's so many options, from townhomes to new builds, that we can help you out in every single step.
With the Denver real estate market, last year from 2023 all the way to 2024, it increased in 4.8% in appreciation. So what this means is that the median price point of $550 grew all the way up to $580,000. So although the interest rates were a lot higher, buyers still wanted to buy and get into their house. And here's the thing with these new builds too, is I think last time we counted, there was like 93 communities, and most of it being out east in Denver Metro. There's a lot of great hotspots that are continuing to grow. Our favorites have been Castle Rock and down south. But here's the thing is that all these communities have some great amenities too.
They have amazing parks, amazing trails to go check out.
And here's the thing too, is that some of these new communities, depending on the price point, they have some great clubhouses for the residents. They're not for the public, at least from what I've seen. I know that we've toured a couple, is that they're only for the residents. So if you want something that's super convenient for the kiddos or just different types of lifestyles, these types of new builds, they have them. Number four, we have a great quality of life and also some amazing food and beers.
There's a lot of wonderful events where you feel very connected to the community. Downtown, they have about everything you can think of, whether that's tequila tasting or maybe food truck scenes. There's so much going on.
And they also have some great farmers market. We know that over in Sloan's Lake, they have some great outdoor events as well. I know that they were doing like the lighting of the lantern festival, and it was great to check out.
What's really great, I think, about Denver is that there's over 150 breweries.
For us, like, we like to go on Fire in the Mountain. We love wings, and I think this is probably the best spot. They have a lot of local IPAs and types of different beers that you can probably check out. It's amazing.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. Number five, we have some mild climates over here in Denver, Colorado. It's not as crazy as people make it seem.
It's actually quite enjoyable. With the snow, it's such a great time. A lot of people come out here to ski, which is something that's very popular. If you meet anyone down here, I'm sure it's on their bucket list to go out there and just really enjoy the slopes.
You know, I've never been skiing before.
Have you not?
Nope.
That's crazy. Now we're going to talk about Glenwood Springs. It's so wonderful out there for any season. I like to go out there for fall, winter. They do events for every single season, whether it's Oktoberfest or the lighting of a very big, beautiful tree out there.
Yeah, it's all super cool because you can check out how the colors of the changing leaves. What'd I say? Colors of the changing leaves?
Know, I'm on work mode.
My dyslexia showed. It's pretty cool to check out when you're going up to Glenwood Springs or the mountains, like how the leaves are changing colors during those times of fall. There's a lot of places like Telluride, I think is what you were talking about.
Yes,
one of those
it goes
places.
viral almost every year. People will just post photos nonstop. It's just such a great view to check out. So we would definitely recommend taking that drive out there. So with humidity, it's not that bad in Colorado compared to other places. For example, we go to Florida a lot, and what we've noticed is when we're out there, towards the towards the end of our trip, we're ready to come back because it is so humid.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it, like living out there. I mean,
It's beautiful.
I'm sure you can get used to it,
yeah.
but the humidity is crazy. Like over here, it's dry. I mean, that's the only worst thing, that you need chapstick constantly and also drink a lot of water. So number 6, the school districts are awesome here in Denver, Colorado. We have some great districts like Cherry Creek. We have Boulder Valley and also Douglas County that are some of the top schools that you can check out.
Yes, we also have some great universities, for example, like Colorado State University, Colorado University, just schools all around that are very popular, and you can even check out one of their very popular football games.
Yeah, even like some of like MSU, I've heard some good things about those ones too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And even if you want to go to a trade school like Emily Griffith, or I think they have one over in Golden as well. But they're great schools that you can check out. So
all around in Colorado, it's very easy to travel. You can go from one city to the next with no issues. And also when you need to get to the airport, it's not a big deal in a lot of the places in Colorado. It's like 40 to an hour. So just depending from where you are, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, and here you have easy access. Say that you're downtown Denver. There's a lot of stadiums to check out too. For example, you got Ball Arena, Illich's that you can go and have an amusement park day with your family. You also have Invesco Field or Empower Field. They change it constantly. I remember from Invesco Field, or Sport Authority is the first one that I remember. So they just constantly change it. But there's a lot of types of stadiums that you can check out here in Denver, Colorado. I mean, we're fanatics of sports.
There's a lot of cool stuff to check out here in Denver. So we've attended a couple comedy shows. We even went to go see Andrew Schultz, and that was such a great show, such a good time. There's also places like Red Rock. A lot of people love to go to Red Rocks to experience concerts, and I definitely recommend it for anybody. It's a concert with such an amazing view, and you really get a sense of being in Colorado.
Now, we're agents. We sell houses out here in Denver, Colorado, and we love to help you accomplish these goals of moving, relocating. We've helped plenty of clients and have countless of stories. Now, here's the thing that we always talk about is that we talk about the good, but we also talk about the bad.
So let's start off with the traffic. Now, over the years, we have noticed that traffic has been getting pretty bad, and it's just from a lot of people wanting to live out here in Colorado and experience all the great things it has to offer.
Here's the thing is that with the traffic is the highways, they're not caught up to how much the population that we have here in Denver Metro. Unfortunately, they've built it out, but it's still not enough infrastructure to handle all these people. So we're gonna have traffic at 7 a.m., midday, and even at night. This one is, it really depends on the person and where you're coming from and the type of work, but high cost of living, say that you're coming from California, New York, or Chicago, or Seattle, these types of cities are a lot more expensive than Denver, Colorado, and compared to like if we go to Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kentucky, which have a cheaper price point. Here in Denver, Colorado, $500,000 to let's say 750,000 is our most popular price point for our houses, but you can still find properties or condos in the 300s, 200s, even 400s as well.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the weather. While a lot of people love to enjoy all the seasons that Colorado has to offer, there's also the issue of experiencing all the seasons in one day. At the beginning of the day, it could be really sunny, nice and pretty, and then towards the end or even midday, it's like snowing a blizzard out there. So it just depends.
The climate can be a little bit difficult at times. Like for example, right now we're in February. These times we can have colder climates. Like right now it's pretty freaking cold outside. But once we start to head into March, April, even May, that's when it starts to warm up a little bit more, but we can still experience some snow days as well. I remember like, I think it was 5-6 years ago where we had some pretty bad wildfires out here in Denver, Colorado. The mountains, they burnt up and they started to have ashes come into the city or the air. And well, the issue with that is that like, if you have allergies as bad as I do, I mean, I had to go to the doctors. It was just rough. Like sometimes we have some pretty rough wildfires. Now, the last topic that I think is super important to talk about is the growing homelessness here in Denver, Colorado. Like many popular cities, there's homelessness. Here in Denver, Colorado, I know that they're trying to do their best efforts to help all these homelessness with the shelters. Denver has rented out some places like La Quinta and some hotels and some churches that they've converted into shelters for homelessness. And, you know, they're doing their best efforts, and I know that they have micro communities as well. So, but it is something that's common over here in downtown Denver and other parts of the city, like in Aurora, Federal.
So if you're thinking about relocating or looking into property here in Colorado, you can contact us with any questions and we can help you out with this process.
Yep, you can call us at 720-227-3088.